going on, guys? We just had a new Nintendo Direct release, and the Switch 2 absolutely looks fantastic. New screens, new Joy-Cons. I've talked about that before, how that was a great thing. We got frame rates of 120 FPS. They're integrating a Discord-like app into the Switch 2 itself, which I think is a fantastic idea to actually communicate. Should be a lot of fun. Being able to interact with anybody on your friends list via voice call, which if the features work the way they say, is an absolutely amazing idea. We got a ton of new games with some new exclusives. Mario Kart World looks fantastic. You get to combine Mario Kart with a semi-open world where you can actually just drive around and do stuff with friends, which is actually kind of interesting. I think that's a fun idea, and I think it fits perfectly into the Mario Kart world. You know, just actually driving around in the world like it's an open world game. Kind of awesome. And then you still have the racetracks. I absolutely love this. There's definitely some awesome looking Nintendo exclusives, including an exclusive Dark Souls-like game, which isn't in their video but was in the live stream. I'm recording this after, so it's not in this video, but it does exist. I promised it's there. I seen it, okay? It does exist. Of course, Zelda games, they closed out the live stream with some new Donkey Kong games. That all looks fantastic. I have zero issues whatsoever with that. Everything with the new Switch looks absolutely amazing, except for a couple things, okay? So the Nintendo Switch is going to release at the $499 price tag, which is actually kind of pricey for what it is. A dedicated console for a handheld gaming platform that only plays Nintendo games. It's a little bit pricey, okay? Considering I think the Steam Deck's only $399 and you have access to the entire PC library, anything you want to play, I gotta wonder about the price point on that one. And now I have seen people complaining about the price point being different in Japan by like 30 bucks. Boy, do I have news for you. If you're worried about that, wait till you see the price difference on clothing. Okay? Like food, everything else is priced differently. I care zero about that $30 price tag. What I do actually care about the price difference on is the games themselves. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of Nintendo simps coming out here and screaming, it takes a lot of work, games are going up. Not $90 expensive. I don't care what anybody says. But there's some very big caveats to this. The $80 price tag is for digital only. You buy it on the eShop, you download it, it's there. The $90 price tag, and I am not joking on this, is for a cartridge that contains a key to download the game. So you're not even getting a cartridge with the game on it. And this is directly from the Nintendo website here. Nintendo Switch 2 Game Key Card Overview. So the cartridge itself doesn't have the game, and they're charging you 10 extra dollars for something that just has a key code inside of it. When you plug it in, allows you to download the game, which I think is absolutely horrendous. This is probably the worst thing I've ever seen Nintendo do. They're charging you $90 to buy a plastic cartridge that's like an inch and a half big at best and only contains some numbers and letters that you have to plug in to download your game over the internet. This is the most insane thing I've seen. I am exclusively going to not buy the Nintendo Switch because they are doing this. I am not buying a Nintendo Switch 2 to not actually own a game cartridge. That is not happening. I will never spend $90 for a key to download a game on something I just paid $500 for. It's not gonna happen. And I don't think I'm the only one that feels this way. Like, I mean, you spend $500 on a game system, and then you're like, oh, well, it's $90 to buy the game. Okay, I'll buy the game. I can just plug it in and play. You know, it's not like there's an update that says, do you want to update to play the game? No, it's, well, there is no game. You have to download it first. Like, what? Oh, this aggravates me so much. Everything that looked good about the Nintendo Switch, for me, is undone by this $90 game key. Like, please, somebody try and actually defend this, that we're paying more to not actually have the game. Somebody, please try and justify that. The only thing I can think of is it's so that Nintendo can eventually do away with all sorts of physical media and have it directly connected to the internet at all times, sort of like a de novo type thing, or DRM type thing, where you can never pirate their games, because, I mean, they have definitely gone after emulators which are actually legal, but Nintendo still tries to go after them in other countries. That's the only thing I can think that this is the reason they're doing this, is so that nobody could ever make an emulator for the Nintendo Switch 2 games, which I think this is actually going to be the driving force to make emulators more popular. Being able to play Nintendo Switch 2 games and not pay the $90 for not owning a game. I hate this so damn much. At the very beginning of the Nintendo Direct today, I was extremely happy with everything I saw until we got to this point. $90 to not own a game. I keep harping on that point. $90 to not own a game is absolutely insane. But I'm sure somebody's going to be in the comments section and be like, no, this is totally okay. I mean, could you imagine spending $90 on a shirt and they're like, well, you don't actually get to wear the shirt. You just get to say you own the shirt. It's the most insane thing ever. Nowhere else in the world does this work. But I want to hear everybody's thoughts in the comments section, guys. While you're there, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. And until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.